Okay, now we're going to do the automatic transmission fluid. So this is the plug that you'll see. Mine was dirty, but it goes down there. If we can get it to... So I've got this piece of black funnel sticking in there, and then this flexible piece. So let me show you what I figured out I could do, because it's way down there. So I had this kind of funnel like this with a flexible piece, and then I had this two-piece funnel. I'm not using the top part, and so what I did was I took the other part of that one. So I got this removable part sticking in there. This is going to be how we fill it, and then I'll put that flexible hose in there and hold it in there with one hand and pour with the other when I get to filling it up. So we're gonna get under the car and drain the automatic transmission fluid. So before I get into the vehicle, I need a drain pan for my fluid. I have a 3-inch breaker bar. And I have a pipe I can put over the breaker bar to get more torque on it. And before I get into there, I'm going to grab a 20mm crush washer to replace the one that's there. Okay, so our jack stands are supporting the vehicle, and our jack is just there as a safety measure. I'm going to have to reposition it because that drain bolt for the automatic transmission is pretty much right in the middle where this is at, so I'm going to have to find out a different angle I can put that in there. But if you come into the front of the car and you look, there's your drain bolt for the automatic transmission fluid right there. So I'm going to take that off with the 3-inch breaker bar. So we're going to do that, and I'll just get this out of the way and still have it somewhere as a safety measure. Okay, so we use the breaker bar. We got the plug off there. There it is. It's going to be hard to show this with one hand, but basically this is a magnet, and it collects shavings, and the most shavings you'll probably ever get is this first 30,000 mile oil change. Let me wipe that off and show you what it looks like. So there's the rag that I wiped that with. So it was a decent amount, but normal. And then now it's all clean. And future oil transmission fluid changes will probably have less and less as it gets broken and everything. So we're going to replace the crush washer and let that finish draining. It's already down to a drip, but we'll give it some time. Okay, a couple of updates. It's an 18mm crush washer, not a 20. So it's an 18mm crush washer. And also, because of the metal frame around the top of this, I was not able to get my torque wrench on there, so I just had to use the breaker bar to tighten it up. You just don't want to over tighten, so just get it snug, and that's it. So just don't over tighten that. So now we're going to add 3.5 quarts, and that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so we have the 6-speed transmission, not the newer 9-speed. So we use the genuine Honda automatic transmission fluid ATF-DW-1, and we have our setup here to fill. We're going to put 3.5 quarts in to start, and after we get the 3.5 quarts in, we're going to put our dipstick drain plug back in. Then we're going to start the car and run it for a while, and then we'll check it hot with the dipstick, and then if we need to add, we will. It's got a very clear marker on here. It says hot. You want it in between the two dots. I'll adjust it till I'm towards the top dot. but I'll start with 3.5 and go from there. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so the automatic transmission fluid, I put in 3.5 quarts. I put that plug back in, and so that's it for the automatic transmission fluid.